Do 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 do. Sprouting out from the ground. That is insane. Um, I I'm a little scared. Hold up. Uh, uh. It's been a while since I've really showed something different. Wait. Well, let me take a peek. Let me take a peek of you guys. Oh, oh. I'm sprouting out of the ground. I'm scared. I'm shy. I'm scared and still shy. I peek and I blink, and for some reason, my my silly little hair is going out of frame. Nervous, nervous. Do-do, do-do-do. Ah, ah. This is new. Um, uh, uh, hello. So yes, no dramatic effect whatsoever. Just go straight to the model review. So, yes, it is just really because I am. Whoops, sorry. It's just been like I've been so excited to show this model, and at the same time, I'm not sure how long I'll last as well in the stream because it's night. I don't even. I don't know why I decided, yeah, I'm gonna stream at night when I'm usually streaming in the afternoon. But okay. Yes, hello. I am a new model for real. AZA-PHY. Yes. There is. How do I describe this model? I mean, later I'll be like presenting it. But of course, I need to at least try and. What do you call this? I need to try and engage with like the Twitch chatters for real. So I'm not sure if you guys are here. That I need you guys at least. Can you guys like try chatting at least once? Like just once. Because I want to see if the Twitch chat I incorporated here works. I mean, I tried it and it works, but who knows? What if it's not working? What if chat? Oh, yes. So I actually just took like a free to use Twitch chat. Hello guys, hello. I took a free to use Twitch chat. So that's like a temporary uh it's a temporary template for now. I'm still having like my actual Twitch chat being like made. But yeah. So this is I needed you guys to like chat so that you can so that you can like at least see the vision of like what's what's with the new setup and all that. So yes, you can see like the background is like still blank. Well, I am just as blank as the wall for real. It's like it's giving new canvas. That's the idea here. And yes, new canvas. As in, who the hell am I? I look like a certain someone, but not exactly. Anyways, yes, I will be presenting that. So how are you guys today? How are you guys today? Today, I clutched this model actually. Will you believe me if I said like, I had the sketch prepared, and all that, but then I only did like the coloring and the rendering just today. Like straight up hours, hours before. So it was like, when I woke up, I of course I ate breakfast, and then I went straight to work in the morning. So it was like 10 a.m. I started rendering, and then I stopped or finished by around 2 p.m., 3 p.m., and then took a bit of a break because I forgot to eat lunch in the middle, and then yeah, that's what happened for real, for real. So the color palette as well changed. It's no longer the pastel blue and white, and there's a very good reason for it. There is. And it'll be explained later. For real. So I'm gonna apologize in advance. I did mention that in the title that there might be a possible microphone feedback because in the last stream it was a nightmare. I think I broke like two people's ears because I think my microphone's about to die soon. Who knows? But it's still working, so I'm using it. But like I think it's about to die. Oh no. But yes, I think it's like now that I'm looking on the model again, after finishing it like hours ago, I think I could have like done better. But at the same time, the way that it looks, it's just I don't know. I dig it so much. It's the messy, painterly kind, and I like these kinds of art styles, and so I decided to incorporate it for real. Anyways, it's just so obvious that I'm nervous, and actually this nervousness is quite natural to this model as well. So for me to ease my nervousness, at least I will play music. But by the time that the VOD is up, the music won't be played. I just have like silly what do you call this silly elevator music ready. Oh yeah, if in case you guys are curious, the background music I used for the title scene was a Roblox music. Roblox music. It is from the 3008 OST, Friday theme, just in case. It's foreshadowing, because who knows? Maybe after this stream, the next stream I'll do is Roblox, unless unless my country decided to actually ban Roblox. So, okay then. I guess we're gonna stick to Heartopia? Question mark. Okay. So I'm gonna have like the music ready, and then yeah, I'm gonna present like what's new and what's new, anything about me that's changed, that's been updated, any like thing that's stayed the same, who knows. And if I have more time, I'll be doing this silly activity called Kins List, where I'm gonna drop down all of my favorite characters, and who I oshi and who I kin a lot, and then yap about how much I love them. For real. Okay, so wait, let me like adjust the music a bit. the yes, it's so obvious that it's been a while since I've actually streamed, and I'm actually a little sleepy, so I might make mistakes. But I think it's because like, oh my god, I think I'm slowly like naturally becoming AZA-PHY. AZA-PHY. It's another version of a variation to Azure. Okay, I'm gonna start at the. I'm not sure if you guys can hear the music. Can you guys confirm if you guys can hear the music? And is it like balanced or something? It is canon. AZA-PHY likes elevator music. Press 1 if everything's alright with the music. Because a while ago I noticed that the music during the title screen was like so low. The Twitch chat. I mean Twitch. On the Twitch, yes. I just really like elevator music. I also hope that the blank walls get like decoration soon. But okay, I think the silence is enough for me to think that yeah. I think the silence is a sign that yeah, the music's okay. Cause actually, I have I'm not kidding when I say like I have a whole presentation, and I'm gonna show it now, which is yay. Oh, wait, let me like the music a little bit. Bloop. Gasp! Oh, there it is. I got so shocked. Like, it didn't pop out at first. Okay, so I did make a presentation as to, like, everything and all. The lore of AZA-PHY and introducing myself and all that. We'll see along the way. I actually forgot the order of my own presentation. I legit clutched everything just today. Okay, so AZA-PHY goes by the quote, even with the absolute truth, one would still conjure lies. And that is very related to his lore. For those who have been with me for like before this Twitch Redebut, you guys know that I really love putting lore into legit anything. Like even with a piece of rock, I could make like a story or something, right? So yeah, AZA-PHY. The name is like a play on. It's like a play on the tongue, because it's like if you kind of switch two letters, it could be it could make the word apathy, and then you just have AZA-PHY. So that's like the short etymology concept there. It's meant to be like a play on the tongue. It's like it sounds familiar, but like at the same time, I don't know where it is. So AZA-PHY, and let's go. Okay. So this is like the summary, the OC lore, and I actually when I was like testing this out, I realized that my model is covering like parts of the presentation. So I'll read it to you guys if we get there. So AZA-PHY in summary is a prototype. Because the phi in AZA-PHY is supposed to be like the physical prototype. He is the vessel, the robot where the program that the researchers made is like they're gonna activate it in AZA-PHY. But then during the experiment, during the research, they found that AZA-PHY has gained sentience and eventually learned how to be hostile and existential on his own. And with that, he was decommissioned as a precautionary measure to ensure no technological invasion arises. Findings on this one-time project is yet to be found, meaning there are indeed records, but it is like, where are they? Where are they? There's nowhere to be found. It's like AZA-PHY is known, but actual details are still yet to be found. And it is also going to reflect here in this presentation because there's barely anything. Barely anything about AZA-PHY here. It's just, this is all you get as the OC lore, and then at the next slide, it'll talk about me as a streamer. So I actually go by Ray Azare, but I can also be called Azare or Ray. If you go to my Discord server, you'll actually like see some of my friends or even fellow starries like call me Ray or Azare. Both are fine. So everything is summarized here already. I'm gender pan and I go by any pronouns. So I don't mind if you call me like a he, she, they. I don't mind really. You can even call me yours. I wouldn't even complain. Okay, that's weird. I'm literally this model. I say that. Okay. So stage name, quote unquote, is that I am AZA-PHY on Twitch, and yes, I am AZA-PHY on Twitch. Everywhere else, I'm not only AZA-PHY. And then nationality, Filipino. Yes, I am Filipino. And language, I go English and Tagalog. So to be clear, I am someone who is mainly speaking in English, but there are times that I will suddenly speak in Tagalog. So at least you guys won't be surprised about that part. Because, like, who knows, when I'm playing like a very, very heightened game and then I start, I don't know, cursing in Tagalog, that's when you know. And it's skills and hobbies. So this one is like, these are the skills and hobbies that are usually associated to me, like outside, like in real life and in Twitch or in online. So this is how I'm gonna introduce myself, since this is how people see me, just so that there won't be any more confusion. That for skills and hobbies, I go for character design a lot as an artist. I like drawing characters. I like illustrating new designs. I like making original twists, original outfits for either original characters or existing characters. Those are my like, that's like my niche, that's my skill as an artist. And then I also cosplay. Yes, I cosplay. So sometimes you might not see me around, you might not see me online. It's because I'm cosplaying somewhere. I am just at some random local convention. Just, wow, you're there. I'm there. We're all there. Okay. And then gaming. So about gaming is that I am not really good with the very pressuring, the very Souls-like games, the type that's like violent or scary. I'm like as angsty as I look for Twitch, as angsty and scary and maybe emotionless as I look. I do not like horror games, or I wouldn't say that I don't like. It's more of like I'm just a wimp. I cannot survive any horror game at all. Which is, I don't know. I guess it's just because the anticipation of a jump scare like scares me a lot already, and it just makes my brain freeze. It makes me panic. Like 99 Nights, Lanson is here. 99 Nights was like, we had to do like one round of me just panicking when we see the deer. Yeah, it's like so funny how it took me one round before I got used to 99 Nights. It's like I'm just panicking, and even in the second round, even the third round, I'm still panicking. Like maybe not as vocal, but like I would still be panicking. And then performing. So performing, I did not specify, but I perform like dance and lip sync performances. Singing, not so much. If I were to sing, I'd rather do it in the house. I would not want to do it like competition wise, because I'm not really that confident with my voice. I guess I'm good at speaking, but like not singing. And then world building. I like world building. I like thinking of new mechanics. I like thinking of factions and structures and politics and economy when it comes to like world building. Actually, it even reaches to the point of universes, which is actually you'll see later, just so that you can see like how much I really like world building. And then likes. So because I'm using Canva, I decided, yeah, I'm just gonna use like their silly assets. Likes, I like stars. Like, if it's not obvious by the motives of my presentations, yes, I like stars. I really, really love stars. It's just a major hyperfixation at this point. And then I like strawberry flavored food and pastries, like cakes and bread and cookies. Yeah, you get the drift. Fun fact: I am a sweet tooth. It's like every other flavor is like would either be okay, meh, or I really don't like. But give me anything sweet and I'll just eat it. Like I wouldn't die from sudden sugar rush or something. Oh, hello, she. Welcome. Yes, the big reveal of my model is here. I am just at this corner for real. Okay, and then we have studying. I like studying. Well, not studying in the sense of like the books represent studying. I like just reading books in general. I read like non-fiction a lot. Non-fiction in the sense of like philosophical ideas, psychology, and like other theories. And then also economics. Sometimes I read economics, surprisingly. Like, I'm the type of person that would rather read textbook type books rather than like the fantasy fiction ones. Because as someone who grew up reading fan fiction, fiction. Oh my god. what a fumble for today. Okay. Hot take. Fantasy fiction nowadays are just too cliche. That is my hot take. Anyways, yeah, so non-fiction, it's my all-time. But when it comes to fiction, the only criticism I have is the fantasy fiction books. But if you talk about like the visual book kinds, like manga, manhwa, webtoon, comics. That is my type. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Binbo. Yippee. Yeah, I'm still am using the pastel alert. It's because I like the sounds that I added on there, and I just didn't want to change it. So it's just gonna be there for a while until I actually decide. Yeah, it's not looking uniform. Okay, now we have the books. Yes, I actually also enjoy like LGBTQIA type books. Like that's the theme. Like give me any of those, and then I'm just gonna read it. The next thing you know, I'm already finished with the book. Like at the day you gave it to me. Yes, and of course research. I say of course as if everybody else reads research on their free time, but yeah, I love research. I love research books. I love reading research papers. And yes, so it's a jumble of words. I'm sleepy, but that's fine. I'm trying my best here. Okay. And then last one is a flower. The flower is a white lily. Or that's what Canva said. Canva told me that's a white lily. So but yeah, I like white lilies. Actually, this is the flower that is associated to AZA-PHY, but not to me. Me in the Twitch stream. The white lily is only associated to AZA-PHY and not to any of the other AZA-PHY variations. Yes, I'm already saying it right now. There are other AZA-PHY variations, and they are all different from each other. Yes. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this slide. I guess like if ever I have something to add, I'll just add it later. There's gonna be a slide where it's like open forum and yay. Yes. I hope the music is not too loud. That I'm clashing with the music. Just let me know, guys. Or if it's too soft, just let me know. Okay. Gasp! It is the okay, so it's getting redundant. But yeah, cause you know I have the model on and then wow. So this is like the concept, I mean the character sheet, where it like showcases like all of the frames of AZA-PHY, the short-haired version. Oh, there's a short-haired version. Is there a long-haired version? But okay, let me just wait. Hold up. I think I can alt-tab? Question mark. I hope. Okay, I'm just gonna remove myself first. Okay, so just removes. Okay, so this is the frames of AZA-PHY, the short-haired version at least. So you can see like there's the open eyes, open mouth, closed mouth versions, and yes, and there's lore. A little bit of lore, a little bit of description, wherein this is the most recent look. And apparently AZA-PHY picked up a signal from another world in it. He saw that there was someone who looked like him, loved by his creator. To his limited knowledge, he tried to match the hairstyle, thinking his creator would come back. I wonder who that is. I wonder whose world is that. But yes, there's like something going on. You just couldn't prove it. But this is what I mean with like world building and all that. I guess for now it doesn't make sense. Maybe because it just seems like just random information. But I guess, but I'm starting to guess that maybe as time goes by, you will come to like connect the dots somehow. Cause this is like gonna be a long-term OC project of mine. This is not gonna last for like only 2 years. It's gonna be longer than that, and you will see why. Okay, so I just removed myself just so that you can see like what's hiding behind me, but I'm still here. It just looks redundant as all. Okay, and then if we can go to it is the long-haired version. So the long-haired version, to explain, if you see like there's added hair onto it, you can say like it's detachable. It is something that canonically speaking, AZA-PHY can just detach and attach. So when he cut his hair, he pretty much didn't like discard them. He just put it back together, and then just clip it on and off. And this is his actual look, like before he was decommissioned. This is what he would look. This is what he looks like. And yes, a few areas of his body would look unnatural, away from what would normally be human-like, that he is not himself. Sometimes he would relapse back to his unwanted depression state. Because remember, he became sentient, and he learned how to be hostile and existential. And so, he gets his own crises. He's having an identity crisis. He's having a relapse of like the time he was decommissioned. Because there was a sort of idea into play where it's like, if he was never sentient, and if he was never existential, he wouldn't even relapse. Because when he gets decommissioned, he just gets decommissioned. He doesn't get to react to it. So yeah, that is the idea behind AZA-PHY. Okay. And if ever I become a little more successful with this, there is eye color signals, wherein maybe in the near future, if I have more time and the guts to actually do it, I might incorporate this, or maybe when I get into my VTuber era, who knows, because I really like this model, and I think it has a potential to be a VTuber thing. I just have to fix up the design and then call it a day. But yeah, so knowing that AZA-PHY is like a physical vessel, like a physical prototype where he's just a robot, and then he got activated a program, and then the program is his now because that's his like quote-unquote soul. You can say that he still has his like features, and the color, the eye color signals is the signals for the researchers. So the researchers mentioned a while ago, just so that they know what's going on within AZA-PHY, they have eye color signals to signal like, oh, the eye color is yellow, so that means AZA-PHY is hyper-focused, more optimistic, soft-spoken, and so to ensure he doesn't go to code red, they have to avoid like distressing language and spamming. So basically just don't overwhelm him at code yellow and you're good. Because you can say like code yellow is an okay level, but it is also the same level where make a wrong move and he'll go to code red, wherein he gets more stressed, he gets quieter and melancholic, and so code red is like closer to becoming like hostile, or actually he is hostile. He's like anxious, scared in a way, and so to ease him so that he can at least go back to code yellow and then go back to his natural state of blue eyes, you have to give him words of affirmation, and you actually have to cheer for him. You're gonna reinforce the positivity into him. Yes. So there's like a lot to take in with all these information about AZA-PHY, which is fair because I kind of went all out, and then I thought at the back of my head, wait, this is too much, so I actually oversimplified it, and so there are information that was originally supposed to be here that I had to remove first. But don't worry, we'll get to learn about it like later on in the future streams and all that. Yeah. So, wow, we're at this part, yippee! Okay, sorry, I got excited. So, I'm gonna introduce to you guys my streamer friends. Okay, so these streamer friends, they are like the real reason why I wanted to continue streaming and actually change up my model, like really give out my full potential into streaming, wherein as much as I rushed this model today, wherein the rendering could have been better, I'm like already so proud of this model that I made. So first of all, we have Jinosuke. Jinosuke is here. I'm just not sure if like he's still here. He was here, but I'm not sure if he's still here. But yeah, Jinosuke. So he is my manager. So I cosplay, right? He is actually my manager. Under a cosplay group, Kiseki. Yes, Project Kiseki. He is the manager of the cosplay group, and he's really cool. He is an angel turned human. Right now, his model is like human, but he is actually an angel. Or could I be lying? But yeah. So Jinosuke, you can find everyone here on Twitch. Wait, okay, well, yeah. No, sorry, I'm just laughing at the fact, like, out of all the pictures I could have used for Arrow Shadow 1. Sorry. I just became out of character because of that. I'm so sorry. But, okay, yeah. So yeah, so if ever you want someone to be with, an angel who yaps, well, not really yaps a lot, but is like a good friend, someone who can listen to you and plays Uma Musume, you can follow Jinosuke on Twitch. Yippee! Okay, next we have Felion. Well, actually, I'm not sure. I actually forgot if their Twitch is just Yoon or Felion actually, but I called him Yoon, and I just remember their Twitch being Felion, so that's what I added there. So Felion is my best friend and actually the only Twitch mod. So I'm not sure if Felion is around, but if they aren't, so you can say I'm the one modding my own stream. But can I just say, Felion is like legit the reason why I understand Twitch streaming. It's like I would have like not survived streaming if it wasn't for Felion. I would have still been getting like stream lags until now. Stream lag Azure was a whole era that I do not wish to return to. Okay, and then we have Arrow Shadow 1. Sorry, I'm just like laughing at the image I used. Okay, because this is an artwork I made for Arrow Shadow, wherein it's their model, it's their mascot, and then I just turned it into a Doro as like, yes. Oh yeah, it's because like I said something like, oh, can anyone remind me to play games again at like this time? Whoever gets to remind me first gets like a free art. And the funny thing was, like, Arrow did remind me, it's just that I ended up getting distracted further, so I didn't see the reminder. But then it was like Arrow still did the task, and so yeah, he requested that I draw his model as Adoro. and then yeah, there. No, okay. No, and the funny thing is, the reason why I really like this artwork is because of the hyper realistic rock. Like everything else is like just a little goofy, and then you just have a hyper realistic rock. It's like peak art. This is the type of stuff that should be in a museum, not gonna lie. Just everything is in a certain style, and then you just have a hyper realistic rock in the middle. Crazy. Okay, and then I'm covering him again. This is Ceaseless, and I met him from Arrow server. I actually invited Ceaseless, but I'm not sure if he's awake. So yeah, Arrow, if you're still here, Arrow, if you're here, let Ceaseless know that I did actually mention him as part of my streamer friends. For real. Man, I just hope that I get to collaborate with Ceaseless someday. Cause everybody else, like Jinosuke, Felion, and Arrow, I was able to like have a collab stream with them, and we played like a bunch of games and stuff. But Ceaseless, I've never have gotten a collab with them. I think it would be really cool. And that means like all of my streamer friends get to have, I got like a one collab stream with them. Okay. Why am I so scared that maybe the music is too loud or too soft? Or maybe it's cause to me it is loud. But okay, sure. Okay, next we have oh my god, okay. So this is the section where it's like all of these people, well, as far as I know, they're local. But if they're not local, then they'd be like the kind that's like they're affiliated with one of the local streamers that I follow. So that's how I met them. But yeah, as far as I know, everyone here in this list is a local, like a local Filipino. Okay, so first item, like it would be such a huge dream of mine to get to collab with Sei Shodai or Kosekos. He is just my absolute favorite. It is not like a exaggeration or anything. He is my favorite. I keep losing myself whenever like I get to meet him in cosplay conventions. Just recently, I met him again, and I got to buy his Kama no Manato prints, which is just so cool because I've been saving up for it ever since he posted them on his cosplay page. And oh my god, like right now I don't have it like posted anywhere, but I'm planning to make like paper frames so that naka-display. Oh, I spoke in Tagalog. Yeah, so that is just being displayed. That's how much I like Sei. And not only that, his character, his VTuber model is just so peak. I just have a bias for blue characters. If it's not that obvious, I have a huge bias for blue characters. Or like any character with like the blue, white, black color palette. It could be, or maybe characters with like blue, black, or blue, white, or black and white. Yeah, I have like a huge bias for them. It's like, it's just easy for me to get attached to characters with those color palettes. Even though I don't know their lore yet, which is funny. And that's the same thing with Sei. He actually took my light blue rights, that's why I ended up with blue, dark blue. So I guess you can say I'm here with a new model to get back my light blue rights. I was just a Twitch chat member in his Twitch, and now I'm actually gonna revolt against him. /HJ, by the way. No, I could never fight. I could never fight Sei. I couldn't. Okay, and then next we have Lumi Skullgirl. Cause, okay, I said the only female Oshi. Because out of all the VTubers and streamers that I have followed and watched, Ate Lumi is the only one that I really like. That is like that's a female streamer. Like, I really like, because there was a time that she showcased like all of her VTuber models and stuff, like from start to finish, and I remember just being so amazed by the amount of models that she had at the time. And not only that, she's just so cool. Like, she's not just a streamer, she's also an artist, she's also a cosplayer, and I aspire to be her. Oh my gosh. And I wanna collab with her because like maybe like Yapasan type streams, because I found at the Lumi, like her, like my first stream with her, like where I'm just a Twitch chat member, was like okay, so this is where the jump happens. So Sei, I was at Sei's Twitch stream, and then Sei like hosted a raid to Lumi, and then that's where I met Lumi, and then that's where she showcased all of her models, and that's where, yeah, I decided she's my favorite female Ashi. Like, she's the only one. Because it's not often that I get attached to like female VTubers, so seeing Lumi's personality and all that, it was just, oh my god, it just stuck. And the craziest thing was, I already have her business card even before I like actually got to be on the first stream where I met her. So that means I've seen her somewhere. I passed by her booth, collected her business cards, and then I just kind of forgot about it. And it's like a major coincidence, but I just like how fate just collided like that. So yeah, so it would be like really cool if I get to collab with her. Cause I see her streams, and it was like the way she interacts with people, it's just funny and silly. It's like, yes, I love to see it. And then the last one is Morphe VT, which is actually the newest to the streamer collection. And when I say that, it's like he's the newest one that like, oh, I like this person. I like this streamer. Yeah, he's the newest one. And like seeing his like clips and VODs, it's like wow, that would that would be like also a huge dream. Cause I also really like the concept of his model and his character, and the people he gets to collab with, they're also really cool. Like very cool. Like they're usually the fantasy type as well, or like the humanoid, or the half creature, half human ones, which is like the fantasy types. And this is like interesting, right? I just said like fantasy fiction books are too cliche, and then I just have Kuya Morphe here. It's just I'm just that picky, okay? I'm so sorry. Okay. And then I guess that's it. That's all I can say really. Yeah. For this slide at least. And then okay, of course I cannot just end this kind of section without showing who my VTuber Oshis are. So as crazy as it sounds, I actually love watching these VTubers. I'm just not vocal about it. It's like whenever I hear people like, oh frick, I switched up Shoto and Lucius Merryweather. I don't know how that happened, by the way. So it's so embarrassing. Okay. Oh my god, it's just so obvious that I'm just that nervous. But okay. So Lucian Lunaris. Okay, I'm glad he's the one I didn't switch up with. Oh god. Lucian Lunaris is actually one of the VTubers. No, actually he's the only VTuber that's like no one knows that I like him. Like I like watching his streams and all that. Or like even his YouTube clips. I am actually so I'm just laughing at the fact I switched up Shoto and Lucius Merryweather. And they're both puppy boys too. Frick. Okay. So Lucian Lunaris. I found him when I saw his clip of like the one where he has like the richest laugh, and then like his two companions at the stream had like the not so rich laugh. That clip, I liked that clip so much that I started like seeing what Lucian is all about, and then yeah, that's where I got attached. But it's crazy because it's not often that I get like attached to like people or celebrities or characters that are mainly red. But it's a start. It's a start. I don't know. There's just something about Lucian's like composure and this coolness that he has. It's just like, yes. And he cracks jokes. I like the part where he like also teases Elias every once in a while. he's just I don't know. I just yes, I'm just that attached. And then wow, okay, so the second one is Shoto. Supposed to be Shoto's the next one. So we're gonna treat it like that. Shoto, independent VTuber. So Shoto, he's because after Mysterious, which is okay by the way, rip Mysterious. Mysterious is my OG. So Shoto was the next one that I favored after Mysterious, and I don't know, he's just a chill guy, really funny, and he's just how do I say it in English? Just struggles all of a sudden to articulate. So I like Shoto a lot because of his like quirky personality and how he's the playful kind. He's noisy, he's like talkative, he yaps a lot. And I also like the videos that he has on YouTube, like the animations. Yes. And I like how he's not even holding himself back. That if he's starting to go down bad on a character, he will go down bad. And I like that because he's just proud in a way. Like he's just not having any shame. It's like I like this character and I'm gonna make it everybody's problem. Okay. And then yeah, Lucius Merryweather. Lucius Merryweather, not gonna lie, I was there. I was already a fan before we all found out he was actually a guy. I was there during the Merryweather is a girl era. I was already there. A favorite comic of mine from him would be the Goss X Jaw, but it's the one where both of them are boys. and of course the one where it's with the goth girls. But I don't know, I just like the the silliness of the boy ex boy one. It's just so quirky, funny. I don't know it because that comic is more it's more it's more lighthearted, I'd say. It's like it's just pure fun. The goth boy is just being himself. The jock is losing his mind because goth boy is still being the goth boy. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty much it. But I do like the goth girl one. The complexity and like how the jock is trying to really be accepting of the goth girl. Ophelia is the name. Yeah, I remember now. Ophelia. And yeah, so I'm still losing myself over the fact that Lucy's Merryweather and Shoto have their names like changed up, but Lucy and Lunaris is still like safe. I am embarrassed. I hope nobody clips this and then pings them. I am going to be in flames. Please guys, I just debuted, like give me a chance. Anyways, so that's it. Okay, so this is streamer information. So, okay. Schedules. So on Wednesdays, guaranteed, wherein it's streaming on a weekly basis. Although I forgot to mention that it's also like, it could also depend if my class schedule may not like match. So I forgot to also mention that I'm a college student right now, a graphic design major. So depending on the schedule I get, maybe my every Wednesday might become like every Thursday. So it depends on like the schedule that I get. But I'll still try my best to update and like be consistent. Because a weekly basis is like, I guess that's already enough just to keep myself present on Twitch, especially when for the longest time I've been streaming like last year, I still haven't reached affiliate. Like, can you imagine? For that long, I haven't been an affiliate. I am still an affiliate. So, sorry, that was a self-joke. Anyways, self-insert joke. Okay, so for the weekends, the chat covered it. But for weekends, it's a 50-50. Wherein, on a weekly basis, I might do one stream only, wherein it might be just the every Wednesday stream. Or it could also be like 2 streams, where I'm also gonna stream on weekends. But it depends. It depends on the workload, because actually I'm doing a lot in real life. So not only with like school, I also do commissions, both art and printing, and then I also do cosplay stuff. And they usually take up my weekends. Like my school takes up my weekdays, and then everything else takes up my weekends. And streaming is like just squished in there as well. So it's a 50-50. But for this April, I am on a term break, so I can at least try and get to like, I don't know, reach more people while I'm still on term break. Yes. So since every Wednesday, I'm gonna tell you guys right now that this week I won't have a stream. I won't have a stream because this is the stream for the week. The next stream would be next Wednesday already. Just so that like I have like the window to be able to change like change a little bit, oh not a little bit, change a lot in my Twitch account and also in my socials. I'm gonna actually start organizing my Discord server as well, so that by the next stream I can already have it posted that new starries can join in. I'm really sorry if you guys can hear the background noise. Okay. And then we have the random schedule. So the random schedule is like an unannounced stream wherein it's like I'm bored and so I decided to stream, right? So for just to be clear, I'm already planning the next RPG session. Hell yeah. Make sure that it's okay, Lanson, make sure it's like before April 27, because April 27 I'll come back to school and then like I don't know if I'll have any more time. Because third term for us is like insane. It's the transition to like the next year level, so it might be living hell for me by April 27. But yeah, so back to the random unannounced stream stuff. So just to be clear, like when I do like an unannounced stream in 2 hours, oh god. Okay. Calm down. Okay. So for the random stream, it's usually just me doing art or yap. Like when I'm bored out of my mind, I would be drawing and or yapping, and then I'd be streaming them. And then on the weekends, that would be most likely the part where I play games. Which is, there we go, we're gonna go to what to expect. So art sessions, I draw, you can even request. So you can treat my art stream sessions as like if you're drawing as well or if you're working. So like this is where I can help you guys like study or practice drawing. I can give tips even along the way. Actually, I should have written here that it's art/study sessions because I'm an art student, so it fits the bill. But yeah, in general, you can like yap to me, you can draw with me, you can study with me. Yes. Hello, Miko-chan. Hello. Okay, there you go. And then games. So I'm gonna be clear, I am rarely going to play gacha games because my PC is so potato. My PC. Do you guys know that I'm only running on 30 FPS on stream? Just so that I don't lag. That's how crazy my outdated PC is, and it's still so smooth and all that. So when I say niche games, think of Danganronpa, think of Stardew Valley, or any other Steam game that you're sure that not a lot of people know, or maybe people know but they don't play it. Yeah. So niche games I could play like, yeah. Oh, thank you for the follow. Okay, back to what I was talking about. So with niche games, yeah, because I do believe that like as much as gacha games like Zenless and Wuwa and Genshin or something like that, they're really fun. Like I'm not gonna discredit that. It's just that to me, I want to also like highlight games that aren't often streamed on Twitch. I want to be that person, you know. So yes, and it's just really because my PC is so outdated. Never forgetting the Wuwa stream that I made with Lancet, with Arrow. Oh god. Okay. Oh yeah, Roblox is also part of like the games that you'll find me playing, but I'll also be playing the lesser popular games on Roblox. So you'll find me playing like, I don't know, Cinnamoroll Cloudland something or No More Time. You will often see me play No More Time as well. I love No More Time. It's such an overstimulating game where it's like if it was any other person, they would have already been overstimulated, but for me, I would have been overstimulated fast and then I'd still play it. I said that in a way that I could have like worded it better, but I think you guys can get the gist. Don't clip it, guys, don't clip. Okay. Yapasons. No thoughts, just yap. Bonus points if I'm working on something at the same time. So, it's just, yeah, we're just yapping. I'm gonna engage with you guys, or be the background noise, or be the podcast for you. I'm just gonna talk with myself as I suddenly get ideas straight out of nothing. Like to you guys, it's just straight out of nothing, but to me, I have like a train of thought ready, and it's just going on and on, and on 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 and on. Yeah. So that's like the major 3 types of streams that you should expect from me. And it's like it depends, and then like the other times it depends on like the stream collabs that I'll be in, or like if ever there's like an event ongoing, like let's say next year my birthday, because just last month I already celebrated my birthday and all, or maybe it's like Christmas or something. But I think they'd fall into like the Yapasan category more, but who knows, maybe I'll do something different, right? But yeah, this is like the major stream types that you'll see from me. And then wow, so so these are my socials, like my actual socials. So the ones that I added here for the socials is that these are the ones that I am comfortable with sharing here on Twitch for now. So like say like Facebook or Twitter, I'm still not yet that confident in. So these are like the socials that it's like I'm okay with generally anyone from anywhere to see, no matter where they come from, or like which art community or which stream from my Twitch came from, you know, stuff like that. But for the other socials, I still have a lot, but you know. And also, like Blue Sky, I'm more comfortable with Blue Sky. X, not so much, but I still try to be active there. And then, yeah, so Blue Sky, Instagram, Tumblr, I have to get back to posting there while I still have time. I'm gonna get back to my Tumblr face. And then we have Ko-fi and VGen. So Ko-fi and VGen, they are the ways that you can support me with money. Like you wanna give me a tip or you wanna commission me, you can go to Ko-fi, you can go to VGen. But let's say you don't wanna commission me. You want me to play something and you're willing to buy the game for me, you can go to Throne. Maybe the game that you want me to play is on my wish list. But if not, then yes, you will have to. You will have to, well, pay me. So if you want me to play a horror game, you're gonna have to pay me. Cause that money that you're gonna give me, that is for my eventual therapy after playing a horror game. I am not good with horror games. It's just so obvious. So me playing a horror game is behind a paywall. Okay. And then for the tags, so this is me like being a little too excited because I have received fan art before. Like not really in the Twitch streaming sense, but like OC sense, so AZA-PHY and the other AZA variations and even the other OCs that I have. So AZA, so it's up to you guys if you want to capitalize it or not, but here's like the official tags. So you can go like AZA Art Fellion for the fan art tag for AZA-PHY and other OC works. So AZA-PHY clips as well. For Twitch clips involving AZA-PHY, whether solo or collaboration. And when I say that, so let's say I am like collaborating with like for example, I'm collaborating with Jinosuke, and then there's like a clip, right? That you made a clip from Jinosuke's stream. I would very much appreciate if you could also tag me as well, like use the hashtag AZA-PHY clips so that I can also see it. And then AZA-PHY yap. Yeah, that's why I said like it's okay. It doesn't. I don't mind like whatever capitalization you use, because what the hell is AZA-PHY yap all about? So basically, if you want to request, give feedback, or simply just start a conversation with me, you can use that to get my attention. Like you can be like, on like I don't know, on Facebook or on Tumblr, like, hey, AZA-PHY, hashtag AZA-PHY yap. So there's this frog that I saw. What do you think of it? And then because you use the tag, I will most likely see it. Cause I like tags. I like organizing. I like it when I click on the tag and I see what I want to see. Okay, so that's it. Maybe the tags will be like more. Actually, all the other tags are like a given. So it's like if you drew AZA-PHY, you can also go hashtag AZA-PHY. Or if you drew like my other OCs, like let's say AZA-PHY or something, you could also go like hashtag AZA-PHY, so that's a given. You can even go for like the series name, hashtag the affiliate project or something. Yes, so those are already given. The tags that I have here is catering to AZA-PHY, or is relevant to AZA-PHY. So there we go. And then we get to the original works. Oh my god, we're here. The OC yap. So I've been yapping that first half of the presentation for an hour. This one is another hour, by the way. I'm joking. Or am I? But anyways. So this is where I start yapping about the original works that I do. Because remember, from a while ago, I am an OC. I'm a sucker for OCs. Like if it's not obvious with the AZA variations. And then not only that, I like character designing and world building. So I'm not sure if I have like the empty slide here, but hopefully I don't have. I have made one mistake today and I don't want to see that I made another one. Okay. So the quote, what does it mean to be a stargazer? It is very relevant to the next slide, which is this one. Somnus Stellaris. So I actually have two universes. This is actually the universe that if I only adhere to to the schedule I set for myself back in March, this would be like what the post would look like, wherein it would have been it would not be as dark as this one. So Somnus Stellaris is basically the universe catalog. So this is like a collection of OC worlds that focuses on the concept of cogito, and the stories are further emphasized based on the characters' roles in their respective worlds. So this is where individualism and how you break down a character matters into how you perceive the story. So it's like this is the kind of OC universe where it's like not only that I'm giving you the story, I am also like hoping that you engage with the story as well, where you actually try to break down characters into like, why is this their mindset? Why is this their purpose in life? What does it mean for them to do all this? You know, because when I say that that is what I'm aiming for, all of the stories under Somnus Stellaris is or are quite unconventional slash unusual. The stories here are like, they're the kind that's like, it's just unexpected, it's just different, it's like I'm being a tryhard in writing these stories. But yeah, so the cogito, if it sounds familiar or maybe you've heard it before, no, it does not mean, it's not from incognito, but nice try if ever you thought about it. But cogito is actually from the philosophy of cogito ergo sum, or I think therefore I am. That's why the whole thing of the Somnus Stellaris is the Somnus Stellaris route of the OC universes is has something to do with individualism, because the cogito philosophy by Rene Descartes it focuses more on the idea of like the fact that you think already shows that you are existing, you are an existential being, and not only that, you have the power over your autonomy. That's what I mean when I say like the OC lores here is not only just for you to read their stories, you will also be piqued. Like that's the goal, at least, that you as the readers or the viewers get to be piqued with like, oh, this character did this when usually people do that, I wonder why. And then you kind of have to like do this like psychoanalyzing or character breakdown thing. The only risk I have with this OC universe is that, you know, if you have seen how the alien stage community has looked, that's the only fear I have for Somnus Stellaris, is that concepts are so deep and complex that majority of the people would miss the point. And that is something that seeing the alien stage community, I've been like, as much as it's like quite upsetting a little that the alien stage community is toxic when the series itself is like really good, it's like has deep philosophies and whatnot. I've learned a lot from the alien stage community, and not only that, I've actually used alien stage as one of the many references for this branch of OC universes. So as you can see, well maybe not the side where the affiliate project is at, but basically the symbols, like let's say the question marks have a heart, the death of loyalty has a rose, the leader of jewels has a jewel, the affiliate project is a star. You can say like that is the motive, or that's like the representing symbol for each of the OC lores. And so like if you see a star, then you'll most likely incorporate it to the affiliate project. You see a jewel, it's the leader of jewels. The rose is the death of loyalty. It's like the mascot, but in symbol form. And then you also have the affiliate project and the death of loyalty with their main characters. So you can see that's AZA-PHY. That's what I'm talking about. The other variation. The variation. So the note is also like covered, but it says here that those with OCs means that they are published, whether or not they're up to date with the lore. So that means I have officially published them, has shared their stories and whatnot. It is just that they might not be up to date, or there are still pending chapters that I have to post, but they're out there. And yes, I am actually going to do my best to organize, reorganize, rewrite, and start writing, and also try to make it as accessible to everybody so that, like, let's say you don't have Discord, then at least as long as you have Facebook, you'll find like my OC lores somewhere, and then it'll be like easier to find, like easier for you to follow through with the stories and whatnot. So yeah. So there's also this note here that it is my canon universe. So this is something that's very personal and special to me. So all of the OC lores here are strictly only under my discretion. Meaning that even if some big company wants to collaborate with me, I want that I have a choice on the matters of what happens to the lore. It's like if the moment that the company or whatever management wants like let's say even at least just 20% of the control, I will not. I will not. I do not want that. I do not want that kind of control. I want to have full discretion on my OC lores under Some Stellaris. Because I did not waste 3 years of my life. Well, not really waste. It's more like I used up 3 to 4 years of my life to develop these lores. And I don't want that to be ruined. Which is why I have that strong boundary that anything here, under here, is untouched. It's mine. And mine to like write and draw for. And then there's the question, will there ever be a point where you guys, like if ever you are artists or creatives and you want to collaborate in any of my OC projects, would there be any? And that is actually the next slide. Signatum Coloria. So Signatum Coloria is another OC universe. So I actually have two. I think I mentioned it a while ago. I have two. So this is Signatum Coloria. I forgot to mention, Somna Stellaris and Signatum Coloria are also OC lores. It's just that they are like the foundational lore wherein, in order to better understand the group of like Somna Stellaris being like more on the Cogito side of things, you're gonna have to look into Somna Stellaris lore in order to like make sense of the world mechanics and maybe have a better insight of what's going down with like Death of Loyalty and all that. And here we have Signatum Coloria. It also follows that same principle, except that I wasn't able to explain it actually now that I think about it. So I'll start here. Signatum Coloria is an OC Universe catalog that focuses on the concept of consensus, wherein the stories unveil based on how the characters synergize, looking at the bigger picture. So it focuses this time, if in Some Stellaris it's more on the individual traits, or the idea that a person has a power of their own autonomy and nobody can like do anything about it. This one is more on how people work together, or how individual traits or elements work together. Like how in times of need or in times of desperation, how do these people with like complexities and all that they know themselves very well, but what difference can they make with like either working together or working against? So that's the focus here. And this is also the OC Universe catalog that is open to collaborations and affiliations, meaning that yeah, these are the projects that I can and am comfortable with like working with like other artists, other creatives, and like maybe other companies. Yeah, and even the Altarian P, wherein yes, AZA-PHY is where AZA-PHY resides. AZA-PHY falls under Signatum Coloria. That is why like, oh my god, collaborations with my favorite VTubers, I think that would be cool. Yeah, collaboration is possible. And yes, so the local printmaker, to those who know me in real life, I think you can connect the dots, like which one this is affiliated to. Calix's is actually I have someone who is very passionate with fashion designing, who is interested to work with it, or rather I actually opened up the opportunity for them. And Zodiac, the Descendant Oddity, it is a project that I made at school with a classmate of mine back in first term, and then eventually we decided that if we ever have more time, we are gonna work on it, rework it, and showcase the characters with more potential. So yeah. So now, wait, I'm gonna go back to like Somnus Stellaris for a bit and try to like quickly explain why the tree looks like this. So Somnus Stellaris is like these worlds are connected under Somnus Stellaris, but they are their own individual stories. They're just connected to like Somnus Stellaris, wherein you can say they have a cause and effect kind of thing, wherein although they are not connected by lore, but they are connected by foundational concept. So like the connection is like clear and it's like yeah. So there's like a branch that connects all of them together. It's just that it's not that obvious or direct. And this is really because they are deeply connected, and like yeah, there's that like one line where that's the only connection they have, but then their stories are not related to each other. So that means the Affiliate Project is its own world, which is like a second. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever mentioned anything about that in the years I yapped about the Affiliate Project. But oh well. So you can see like the Affiliate Project is a different story to the Death of Loyalty, wherein the Death of Loyalty is different from the Leader of Jewels, and the Leader of Jewels is different from the Affiliate Project. But they are under the same foundational concept with Somnus Stellaris. Somnus Stellaris is still undergoing, but the moment that like I have it published, like what Somnus Stellaris is all about, maybe then it'll make sense as to why they're quote-unquote connected. And then for Signatum Coloria, this one is like every world is also in the same every world is also under the same foundational concept, wherein there is actually no connection whatsoever. They are literally independent from each other. Like they are just that different. That they have different themes, different concepts. Like sure they have the same like foundation of like it all depends on like consensus, but then that's it. They just have no other connection. That unlike with Somnus Stellaris, there's like one line that it at least has them at least connecting with each other. This one is just they're just in the same space, but not exactly connected to each other. And just so that we're clear. That is why this one is open for collaboration, because the Somnus Stellaris universe has like a cause and effect, wherein if one world gets affected, there's a chance that the other worlds get affected too. There's like still that connection, but this one it's like they're just in the same space, in the same foundations. But if one of them like gets changed, nothing else gets changed from the other worlds. It's just that world only. So if I change something in the local printmaker, Calyx's, Zodiac, and Alterion P, they're still their own. The local printmaker is the only thing that changed. If I ever made changes to the local printmaker, I hope that makes sense. So yeah, you can see how much OC lore I have invested on, and they are all just like hosted by me, just me. And speaking of OC lore, yeah, so I actually have a sneak peek for new OC chapters. So these are artworks that like, well, the Affiliate Project ones, I have posted them already, but I haven't really posted the story alongside. And then the Death of Loyalty, this is the one where both the story and the art is unposted, or I have showed it to some people, but I haven't really like, yes, not gonna lie, like the pink one. Yeah, it's Australia. So the Affiliate Project, like I mentioned, I had my birthday last month, and the thing is, I also celebrate my birthday with AZA-PHY and Australia, and so during my birth month, and actually on my birthday itself, I made a birthday art post wherein it shared like a story of how AZA-PHY and Australia have to go to another digital space as part of their thing where every 10 years they have to move to another space, because something that I haven't explained, but it will make sense once things are published out. Yes, so Restart Render is the chapter name for the Affiliate Product line. The Death of Loyalty is this is like the third rebrand or the third redesign for Lucius. So yeah, the name is Lucius Auburn, but then whoa, Cerberus Leo. Huh, that's interesting. But yeah, the Death of Loyalty one has been unpublished for a long time because ever since I missed the deadline for the Death of Loyalty we're in, I said I was gonna post it on that day. It's like, yeah, I just didn't post it, and then just gave it time. So yeah, everything was supposed to be like posted on March, but then February, it was like it became such a avalanche of disasters. That's what happened. Okay, so yeah. So open forum. So if you have any questions about me or any requests for future streams, this is your chance. Because while I haven't finalized any like future stream, you can actually like request anything. While I haven't really established a proper paywall, who knows? Maybe you could request like me playing a horror game in Roblox, and then I have no choice but to do it because you asked me to. just don't request anything like that scary, like very scary. Okay. So the open forums also for me to yap while you guys think about like if you have any questions or requests. So I'm gonna also use this opportunity to explain like, oh yeah, the reason why I haven't like been able to post anything from Fan Art February, because I hosted like an art prompt thing, wherein back in February I wanted to draw anything that is fan art worthy or like anything that's considered fan art, because I wanted to improve my confidence, improve my skills and enhance my confidence on fan arts, because I've been relying on OC works for so long, and when it reached a point where I have nothing much, not a lot of original ideas to squeeze out, and then that means I just have nothing else to draw, and so Fan Art February was supposedly the way for me to learn how to get used to fan art. But then suddenly things went down for me. I got a sprain. Midterms became weirdly hellish, like way more hellish than first term. An issues with like college friends, and it kind of like really went down a hill like that, and I got really depressed and anxious at the same time, because although the sprain one was like it's not even my fault, it was an accident of some sorts, it still delayed me or it hindered me to finish assignments, and I was pretty worried because it's like, sure, it's my foot, I could still draw with my arms, but it's just scary. It's just scary. Like, yeah, sure, I could do it, but like I'm scared. And so that's what happened. But yeah, so and everything that I am like in depth on, I am gonna actually work on them this April, like actually, and that is why like this Twitch stream is happening, is because I really want to get back to the peak that I was last year before I became really depressed, you know? Because after a lot of soul searching, and after a lot of interactions and exploring new things, I realized that I could actually do things. I'm just always scared. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. So with Fan Art February, I am actually going to work on them again. Like, I'm gonna pick them up again, and hopefully I could finish it before my school starts again. I have a month's worth of break, and although it isn't like the usual 2 months break, you know, I'm tri-semester. I'm a college student. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So maybe you'll see me like do random streams out of nowhere. Who knows? But yeah. Any questions? Any requests for future streams? Come on, this is like your this is probably your only chance to request, I don't know, a horror game. You just subject me to horror game. This is so funny. Wait, I think we have like more time to do the kinks list, unless you guys need to sleep. Then maybe I could do it like in the next stream, if I decide like, yeah, Masan. Outlast Trials. Okay. Okay. I just sniffle. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna add it on the list now. Like, see, it's just that easy. Just ask anything, request anything. I'm gonna put it on the list already. Okay. Like, is there no more? Like, really? Like, don't you want to ask me, like, I don't know, Anything about my ultimate? Every horror game. Oh god, okay. Okay, damn. No. But I will say though, I am interested in playing the Resident Evil games. I mean, I don't think it's that horror. But like, I just wanna try. Cause, okay, I don't think Resident Evil is just about Leon Kennedy. Like, I understand he's hot, but he can't. That can't be it, guys. Ray dating game. Um. Er, are you just asking me to bring out, I don't know, that one visual novel that you gave me back over the summer? I would love to get Date Everything though as like the next visual novel I'm gonna play. I have horrified people with the fact that I played like Dream Daddy. Oh, we're dating. I didn't get the thing. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Resident Evil. There's a dating game of Resident Evil. There, huh? Okay. Just imagine just like a dating game of Resident Evil. Everyone would go the Leon Kennedy route. I can sense. I can sense it. Okay, since there's none, going once. Going twice. Going 3 times. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, sorry. Okay, so yeah, that's it. I can't believe I added that. I'm already. I lost character. I went out of character away from AZA-PHY the moment I saw Shoto and Lucy's Meriwether just switched on their section. I'm already out of character, so might as well take the opportunity to 6-7. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention that brain rot. I don't consume the brain rot. The brain rot consumes me. It's been how many months that I've been tormenting people with 6-7. So do not do not expect I am just a nonchalant character in this Twitch stream. I will 6-7 as if it's a normal Tuesday. Okay, anyways, yeah, that's it. It's like, whoa! Oh, this is interesting. Ooh, it's a lore crumb. It's a lore crumb! Okay, so this is one of those moments where I may leave OC lore crumbs like this. And when I say OC lore crumbs, you only see it when you're there. So it's like I myself won't post it. Wow, thank you, Canva. Thank you. Okay. So OC lore crumbs. I'll also do something like this, wherein I will not post it myself, but then it's like you guys can post it. It's just that you won't find it from me. You'll most likely find it from other people. So if you want to take a screenshot, if you want to keep this in mind, why not? Because who knows, when will be the next time you'll see this slide again, or this certain lore crumb about AZA-PHY. Yes, I am making everything an ARG at this point. ARG? Whoa. Yeah, so this is actually the actual last line. So I don't know, take a screenshot, build the AZA-PHY fandom wiki. I don't know. I'm just like saying that this is the time where I bring out an OZ lore crumb, and then after the stream and after the VOD disappeared, you won't see it again. From my account at least. So yeah. Don't we love OC lore crumbs? Don't we love engaging with the creator, and the fact that the creator just left out the OC lore crumb like that? And sometimes, by the way, sometimes there are OC lore crumbs, but then I will act like it's there or not there. You know what I mean? It's like I'm playing a part. So I'm not gonna be direct with it sometimes. So you can say like OC lore crumb, but then it's like I missed it type stuff. So I'm already making it like an easy route for you guys, that you already know what's gonna happen in the next streams, or maybe in the next post that I'll do. Wherein you could be scrolling on a Google Docs that I left out, like, oh yeah, here's like information of something, and then wow, you just said another OC lore crumb. So yeah. Okay, I've yapped too much about this in this section. So is that it? No more anything? Okay. I hope you guys get a screenshot because I won't be posting this at all. I really won't. I won't be posting it. Okay. So that is it for the presentation. Actually, I think I have... Okay, let me go back to... So that you can see my model. For those who are late. For those who are late, so this is what my model looks like. Like, close up. And I really like it. Like, although I rushed it today. I mentioned it that I rushed it today. So you can see like, so I'm gonna enlarge myself while I am not going in the middle. So you can see like, yeah, my eyebrows are glitching. So you can see like, there is this certain texture with how AZA-PHY's like shadows are made. So it just makes you wonder what's the material that he is composed of. And then when you get like a little down, wow, I have no lower body. But yeah, so you can see like, so let's like go a little closer. That you can see that his undershirt, that is an undershirt, guys. It's just that he is. I actually don't know how to explain this like undershirt part. But there is a design purpose. I just couldn't prove it because I forgot the reason to it. And then yeah, you can actually see holes. That's crazy. I don't remember missing that. But yeah. Also the glove. So it's up to you, up to your imagination to like wonder like what is AZA-PHY made of. And like yes, if only I wasn't like out of character today, I would have been like still nonchalant. Because if you see like the expression that AZA-PHY has, it's like, it's just naturally like, he has like the dead eyes, or like the eyes that are like, oh yeah, I see things but I don't care. He's that. But it doesn't mean he doesn't long. He doesn't feel longing. It's just that that's just how he looks. So yeah. I think I could do like a quick Keen's list actually. Like a very quick one, and then I'll just do like a full blown out one, like in the next stream, in the next Yapathon stream. Yes. Oh yeah, and by the way, the blank wall will not always be a blank wall. Who knows? Maybe progressively as time goes by, there will be like more decorations. My background is like, it's giving blank canvas. So the more I stream, the more that it actually gets filled up. Like slowly but surely. And then whatever is posted is like significant. So it could be like something of a milestone. It could be another OC lore crumb that eventually will be removed since it's an OC lore crumb. Or it could be just a silly thing on the wall. No thought. Just there. Yes. So yeah. And then you'll also have like the little AZA-PHY banner on the corner, because I don't know, just having AZA-PHY's name there just feels right. And then AZ-04 is another OC lore crumb actually. But after this stream, I won't like directly say that unless you guys clip this. But yeah. But AZ-04 is a code of something. And you'll just have to see. Like, to see the complexity of my OC lores, you can expect that I have prepared a lot for this. Is all I'm saying. Is all I'm saying. But yeah, for now it's just a very blank wall. Yes. So yeah, wait, okay. I am gonna do like a quick like Keen's list, wherein I'm just gonna bring out like, okay, I'm just gonna cover the code for a bit, and I'm gonna do like a very quick Keen's list, because originally I was only going to stream at 10, and I wanna at least follow that. Like, even if I go beyond, at least I don't reach like 11. I'm too much of a yapper, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I still have my images here, like images of the characters I love. Or if not, then I'll just have to quickly get them while I'm yapping about the characters I'm gonna show. Okay, so okay, wait. I'm looking through like my gallery right now and see what are the ones that I have. Because for the ones that I don't have, I'll just quickly get them. Okay, so okay. I got it. Okay, some of them are here, some of them are don't. I'm just gonna go with like what I have because they're actually a lot. I just didn't expect it. Okay. So first is Keen's List number 1. The Keen's List entry number 1 would be obviously him. Kaito! Okay. Kaito is like the absolute like number 1 favorite of mine. Well, all-time favorite. I knew of Kaito when I was a kid. Like, as in a kid. I discovered Kaito and his awesomeness when I listened to The Lost Memory, The Immoral Memory. And I just remember falling in love with that Kaito. And then eventually I spiraled down a rabbit hole and then now Kaito. I also cosplay Kaito. And I don't think I'll ever cosplay anyone else in Project Sekai or Vocaloid. It's just Kaito. I want to just cosplay Kaito and his different outfits and variations. So yeah, he's the number 1 on the Keen's List. Like no further objections. Who will ever object? Get out of my Twitch chat. I'm joking. Okay. And then next we have, I hope my stream doesn't lag the more I add characters. Second one is this guy. Okay, so Tartaglia is the number 1 favorite Genshin character. That what land are we in Genshin? Nodcry? Tartaglia already existed since like I think Mondstadt or Leeway, and then he's still my favorite character until now. I am that loyal to him. Like, can you imagine I would still choose Tartaglia over Varka? That is insane. Like, the level of loyalty I have for a man like Tartaglia. And like, he's a ginger. He doesn't actually like appeal to my bias, which is so interesting. And he's still my number 1 favorite character. Okay. Next one. Oh yeah, I also got like deeply attached to Tartaglia because when I saw his character story involving Tucer, I lost it. 2021 me lost it. Okay. I just only have the chibi versions of the characters here. So they're just on the wall. Okay, next we have Miki Kagehira from Ensemble Stars. Okay. So Mika Kagehira is my number 1. Yeah, I have a lot of number 1 characters. Mika Kagehira is my number 1 in Ensemble Stars. I love Valkyrie, but I love Mika Kagehira more. So the reason why I grew attached to him is because of like, he is an artist and he does his best every day. Like, he knows he isn't in the same level as his partner in Valkyrie, Shu Itsuki, but he still does his best. And not only that, he is very caring of the people he considers his friends. Actually, not only just his friends, he's just very caring and considerate with everyone. And just ultimately the most caring and considerate for Shu Itsuki. Mika Kagehira and Shu Itsuki is the end game for me. I will not have it any other way. And also cause like I like his spins in the choreographies in Valkyrie music videos. Like the way he spins, like when you see it in the first glance, it's like, wow, they're hard. But when you get to do it, it's like, wow, that's amazing. I like spinning. And so Mika Kagehira like already takes a spot as well when it comes to like who I think has the best individual choreography. Like, you know. It's, Mika, 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 Mika. Okay. And then, of course, when you have Mika Kakehira, you must add Shuitsuki. You must add the silly. The silly. Okay. So I also kin like Shuitsuki because he is also like both he and Mika Kagehira are artists, whether as Valkyrie or as themselves. But the thing about Shuitsuki is that he's a perfectionist. It's like for the longest time that he's been a character of Ensemble Stars, he's just a perfectionist. I mean, not just a perfectionist, but his main one of his main core personality traits is being a perfectionist, wherein he has this high level attention to detail, and that he'd be like, oh, this thing is slightly crooked or something like that. He is that kind of character. And then not only that, he always wants to be all out with Valkyrie performances. So even if it means overspending, as long as like Valkyrie has like one of the best performances out there, then that's like a better outcome and better process to Shuitsuki than just having a cheap production and stuff. He wants everything to be all out. And then who else is here? And then we have oh, Wise. Okay, Wise. I just put Wise beside me. He just points at you. You should go follow. Anyways, so Wise is the first. So when it comes to gacha games, Wise would be the first one wherein the main character is my favorite. And then, like, let's say Koma no Manoto would be my second. Like, Koma no Manoto is hot, but Wise just is still number one for me. I also cosplay Wise, and I don't know, he's just chill. He's just a chill guy. So he sits. Yeah, he gets pinned to the wall too. And then, who else? Yes, we are going, like, we're gonna work with what we have right now, and I have a lot to share. Who else would I say would be my kids? Yes! I have him! Luwacha! Luwacha. I am still devastated that Luwacha isn't appearing as much in Honkai Star Rail. Like, give him more screen time. What the heck? I'm just looking for crumbs of this mysterious man whose character story doesn't even focus on him that much. It's just, okay, spoiler alert, it's just March 7th, like, assuming what kind of person Luwacha is, and then Luwacha comes in, and then just comes out. And like, there's nothing more, nothing less. And then that's it. That's like a major plot point about Luwacha, and I'm just, is that it? Like, is that all I get to know? Like, what? Nah. I'm still in denial that he's like, okay, he's like one of the best healers in Honkai Star Rail, and yet he just never got like at least that level of spotlight like with the other characters. Like, I get that he's also a character, or at least there is a version of him in Honkai Impact 3rd, but Honkai Star Rail Watch also matters. And I start whining. Okay. Can I at least like reach like at least eight images here? Because I think I can. Obviously, I can, because I actually have a lot. Now that I've counted. Okay. Sorry. Of course. The purple man himself, Sebastian. my go-to Stardew Valley husband. No matter the save slot, he will always be my husband. I guess it's like I'll do like one round of like all of the bachelors and bachelorette, but then there would be Sebastian, who's like all of the rest of the save slots are just for him and him only. I'm just that down bad. I'm also gonna cosplay him soon. Like, give him like a revamp. Not really a revamp, but it's like I'm gonna revamp my cosplay of him. Like, give him an original twist of an outfit. Yes. Who else can I add here actually? Do I have one more? because it's about to be like 15 minutes left, and I actually want to still yap with you guys and see what you think of like my models right now, so that if there's anything that's bothering you, at least I can like reconsider and then change it a little bit, because I do think I might have rendered too much. There's something about contrast that I like. Hey, I can go Kichi Oma. Yeah, I actually can or like have Kokichi as my favorite. Although he's such a pathological liar, he actually has one of, at least for me, personally speaking, he has one of the most interesting character arcs in Danganronpa. That's for me, okay? That's for me. You guys can disagree with me, but I like Kokichi Oma because of how like he's just a very complex character, and it actually like he is actually one of the characters that developed my curiosity with honesty and dishonesty, wherein it's like, okay, sure, lying is bad, but is lying really that bad? So it he is like one of the characters that piqued my moral philosophies, and also like be more curious about the ethics of the world and the constructs that it's built upon and stuff like that. So yeah, this is a quick hints list, but there's a lot more. These are like the characters that it's either that I can think at the top of my head, or generally many people know that these are my favorite characters. So there are actually some characters that you might not expect to be in this list, of like Keen's list or favorites list. But I would like to have like a Yapason stream wherein I get to showcase like the full Keen's list, and then also share with you guys how they helped me build the OC worlds and characters I have, like the OC lore worlds and even the characters themselves. Because I guess you can say who's that one? I'm trying to think which OC is that, and then I just go through like the millions of OCs I have, because one of them inspired another OC. I'm just trying to remember who is which. Because Kokichi, although he's the one that piqued my interests and my curiosity with moral philosophy, he actually is like, he isn't really. I think he really isn't like one of the major references. Yeah, I think I'll just think about it like on the next stream. But yeah, so this is like a quick hints list, and I don't know if I can screenshot. Can anyone screenshot and send it to me? Thanks. But yeah, so that's it. That's pretty much it. So you have like the Kins list, this very quick Kins list where I quickly yap. And when I say quickly yap, you think that wasn't quick? Like, oh my god, I yap a lot. It's just that my AZA-PHY isn't really that expressive, like in a facial expression sense, but I would say he also yaps. Technically speaking, he can be a yapper, since if you notice in the presentation slides, he is also called to be like, I think or did I change it? But oh well. I guess I'll have to check again, but yeah. Don't worry, AZA-PHY isn't really that angsty, so you can say that part of my personality of being a yapper and like being hyper focused would still be like consistent with whatever AZA-PHY is all about, and especially when you get to know more about him as well. So yeah, so don't worry, by the way, you can call me like Azure or AZA-PHY or whatever, as long as when you refer to the model, like this model, you have to call it AZA-PHY. But then if it's me as in the one behind it, that's when you can interchange. Just so that we're clear. Okay, but yeah. So I'm gonna remove the Kins list. So if you still want to clip, if you still want to screenshot, you only have like three, because actually I do not know if I can screenshot. Okay. So, okay, I did screenshot, but I don't think it'll look good on the crop. When I cropped it, but okay, yeah. I'm gonna remove all of them now. I hope I don't remove anyone. and they're gone. They poofed out. So yeah, I go back to the middle, and then I go near, wherein I'm not even going in the middle, and then I go to the middle again. So yeah, so I am so glad to be able to introduce to you AZA-PHY, and I wish I did a better introduction stream, but I guess I didn't pressure myself too much about it because it's like I'm not an affiliate yet and I haven't really reached like a huge number of people. So who knows, maybe I'll do like a reintroduction wherein as the lore like piles up, I can finally like clearly tell you guys who AZA-PHY really is. But for now, we'll have to work with what we have. Wink wink. And yes. So thank you guys for being here, especially to those who came on like such a short notice. I am really appreciative of people that even though I kind of fumble a lot, is that you guys are still here by my side. And don't worry, this time I've learned that I cannot really do everything alone. So I will be able to ask for help when I really need to, because that's actually one of the major things that is the reason why I haven't streamed for a long time, because I felt really guilty that I still am not that knowledgeable about a lot of things. So yeah, there's actually going to still be a lot of changes. There's still a lot of updates happening. So along the way, you might see different things until we get to a point where everything's official. Who knows? What if like after all the changes and after all of everything is finalized, I can reintroduce myself and all that, which will be very cool if I get to do that, because then, like, at least I'm more prepared by then, and I won't do the same mistake where I interchange Shoto and Lucius Merriweather. I am not getting over that. So yeah, for the last 8 minutes, do you guys have anything to say about my model? About the reintroduction? Because I'm pretty sure, like, majority of you who are here have seen me with my old model, which is just my OC, AZA-PHY, the chibi one, the one that you saw in one of the presentation slides. Like, that was my model back then. And the theme back then was more pastel blue and white and all clouds and all that. I would love to hear your thoughts actually, because I think this is one of the designs that is out of my comfort zone actually, because although I'm used to the white haired and all that, I'm not used to the to this actual like art style and all that. It's really new to me. I have been like heavily inspired by Reverse 1999 and a little bit of gaze with like a painterly art style, and it's something that I've been experimenting on with this design too. So yes, yeah. So I'd love to hear your thoughts, and actually I am also going to share my model, like the character sheet, so that like if you guys want to draw fan art or if you want to share around that, oh yeah, there's this PNG tuber with this design, you know, and it would be and I really appreciate it, really much. So yeah, I guess I can already end it, cause waiting for like it to be 10 p.m. might be a little too counterproductive, and you guys might need sleep. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being in this silly in this silly, simple, whatever the hell happened reintroduction stream. And I hope that I get to go as far with this, cause I really don't want to give up on AZA-PHY. I really love AZA-PHY. AZA-PHY is now another new OC hyperfixation. Yay! Thank you, Miko-chan. Yes. But yes, don't worry. After the stream, you guys can still talk to me. I'm just gonna be off stream. Whoop whoop. Yes. Okay, so that is it. 9:55. It is time. Goodbye, everyone. Have a nice night. I shall. Do I want to go down? Do I want to go down? Ooh. Cause I went up a while ago and then now I'm going down. No. Ah. Actually, I should peek. I'm gonna watch you guys. I'm gonna watch you. I need to see if you guys actually go to sleep. I need to see if you guys will go to sleep. Now go to sleep now. Turn off the stream. Turn off the stream. And then go to sleep. The moment I change to the title screen, you guys have to be on your way to sleep. Okay? I'm peeking. I'm looking straight at you. I'm looking straight at you. Get some rest. I will be in your walls if you don't. I have blank walls. Yeah? I stare. I stare. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.